Hey everyone, Sean Allison here. Got a video here of Columbia Reef. I've already posted a video of this dive. This is footage from a different diver on the same dive. So I'm actually in some of this footage, but I've taken this footage, I've cut it down. You see my daughter there on the left, and I'm just out of frame on the left there. But this guy's camera was better than my GoPro. He's got much better color, much better close-up of some of these fish and stuff. So I'm going to make this video. I cut out everything except for the close-ups of fish, and this is just strictly going to be a fish ID video. So just getting into it here, we've got a big school of fish here. I think those gray ones, they look like gray snapper. Small parrotfish just went across the bottom on the left. He's on the left side there now. The yellow ones on the left are going to be French grunts and blue stripe grunts. The blue stripe grunts have the dark tail. Up there above, you see some brown chromis kind of zipping around up above. There's a sergeant major right there. Blue chromis. Anytime you see those shiny blue ones, there's going to be a bunch of those in a video. These larger fish up top you see here facing away, those are Bermuda chubs. Little brown chromis getting up close to the camera there. And again, a bunch of Bermuda chubs. I think there's a gray snapper on the bottom down there. Bunch more of the same thing. I'll try not to repeat myself over and over with some of these species. There's a porkfish down there on the right. This is a real common coral. This yellowfish right here is a long-fin damsel. I slowed it down. He's got a little bit of purple on his face and a little dot. He's hard to see. There you go. You see him moving now? That's a long-fin damsel. The darker one there's another damsel. There's some more grunts. There's a tricolor damsel, blue chromis, bunch of damsels, lots and lots of damsels and chromis. Lots of tricolor damsels here. They're black, white, and yellow. There's a wrasse in there. Nice lettuce coral here, big lettuce coral. Bluehead wrasse. Those yellow ones are bluehead wrasse. The females are yellow with a black stripe. When they're males, they got a big blue head. It's a long story on those guys. So reef butterfly down there at the kind of toward the bottom, the bigger one, the white one with the spot. More tricolor damsels. A sulfur damsel, that yellow one with the black spots, a sulfur damsel. Caribbean blue tang or surgeonfish. You see the white spot right in front of his tail? That's a spine that points forward. There's one on the other side as well. That's what he pokes other fish in the throat with when they try to swallow him. This big fanny plant right here on the bottom is a black sea rod. It's a type of coral. Got a French angel right here. It's a big fish. Large damsel fish down there with them. Blue chromis there. Bunch of tricolor damsels. Bluehead wrasse. The yellow ones are female bluehead wrasse. Blue tang down there with them. Nice. Again, surgeonfish. Some nice lettuce coral there. Nice tricolor damsel. Nice little close-up. Again, more blue chromis. This is going to be a channel clinging crab. I had to look this one up. I didn't know what this one was. Coming in the back there's a French angel. Coming to kind of hang out with the crab. It's just another coral head that's got more damsels and chromis. Nice lumpy star coral there. Plainhead filefish on the right. This fish swim across the front. That's a parrotfish there. It's about the blandest parrotfish I've ever seen. They're normally very colorful down in Cozumel. That's a very bland parrotfish there. Nice sea fan there you can see hanging off the edge of that coral head. I think that's a little damsel down there. This is, I think some of that white coral there is hump coral. There's so many different types of coral. I was trying to identify some of these. There's a bunch more here, very beautiful. There's so many different types of coral, and most of them are identified by a scientific name, and I'm not going to bother with all that. So here there's a large coral head. You see something down inside of there, this spot. This is going to be a yellow stingray. It's kind of odd. This guy's just laying right on top of the sand. Normally they'd be buried. See him facing the camera there. Another grunt at the bottom there, that yellow fish. It's going to be a blue striped grunt because he's got the black tail. See the little stripes on him there. There's a French angel. Nice anemone right in the middle of this lettuce coral right here. I wish you would have got a close-up of that. Perfect placement there. One of my other videos, the dive leader pointed out that there was a shark in the distance. We never saw it on my video. This other guy's footage, you see him chasing the shark here. That's a small nurse shark, maybe 3.5 foot. He's chasing it down with his camera, trying to get some footage of it. There's one or two short sections here. There's a gray angel. There's one or two short sections of the video here where he kind of lost his color. This looks more like what my video looked like. Excuse me. And it's kind of tones of green. I try to adjust this out. I don't have good quality equipment to adjust this stuff out. So there'll be a couple of short clips that are like this that are green, and then it'll go back to better quality on the color. Again, lots of blendings, tricolored damsels there, chromis. I think that was a parrotfish up high that had swam off. Here you got a bunch of blue tangs down there, a whole bunch of them. Sergeant Major. Swimming off to the left is a schoolmaster snapper. Center of the frame coming up here, this is a barracuda. Kind of small to mid-sized barracuda. Moving down here, you got some bigger fish kind of hanging out on the bottom here. These are all parrotfish. There's another parrotfish going down with the yellow tail there. The colors are very muted. More coral there. Beautiful stuff. This black fish with the yellow tail, that's a yellowtail damsel. Can't tell if that was a sea fan or what. So some more tangs. Again, you see that little yellow spine right in front of the tail there. More grunts, blue striped grunts. Adult damselfish here, they're very muted in color. They're not so brilliant once they get a little bit bigger. Nice coral head here. At nighttime, all of this coral will have polyps coming out of it, feeding. So he's going to go take a look underneath here. There's something under here. I don't know if this is a juvenile grouper or maybe a hind, which is like a relative to groupers. Some type of grouper family-ish fish. Nice formation here. You can see clear under the thing. Lots of growth. Again, I try to identify a bunch of this stuff for this video, and there's just too many scientific names. A lot of these don't have common names, and even then it's hard to identify them and separate them. Again, just another close-up of some of the coral, some of the lettuce coral and whatnot. We now got a nice purple purple barrel sponge, kind of tucked up underneath the ledge on this one here. Parrotfish crossing again there. Another kind of muted one. Not sure what type of parrotfish that is. See a male bluehead wrasse kind of zipping up and down near the bottom here. It's got like a blue tail. Looks like his head is yellow. The colors are just off just a little bit. It's going under that coral head. That's a male bluehead wrasse. When they're females, they're yellow. The largest female turns into a male and completely changes coloration and whatnot. Some more tricolored damsels, kind of all over the place here. A couple of blue chromas up there to the upper right. Again, a lot more of the same stuff. Bunch of tricolored damsels. This is like being inside the aquarium. Again, another parrotfish here. Some kind of grazing on bottom. Some blue tangs. Bluefish chasing each other around here. It's a pair of Caribbean blue tangs. Rock Beauty, the black and yellow one there at the bottom. More tangs. Bluehead wrasse, the smaller one in the center there. Looks like he's a blue head and a green tail. Sergeant Majors with the stripes. I think those two black fish slightly in the distance there above that coral head, I think those are black durgon. Nice lettuce coral damsel there. Rock Beauty, the black and yellow one, Rock Beauty. All those yellow ones are bluehead wrasse. Those are all the females. One male will have kind of a harem of females. Again, a couple of blue tangs, Caribbean blue tangs. Kind of grays in here. Another Rock Beauty, the yellow and black one. Small juveniles there. Grunt, chromis and damsels. Again, there's another grunt. There's a filefish. I'm not sure which type of filefish this is. I don't think it's a trigger. I think it's a filefish. Not sure which kind. Nice star coral there. All the little dimples on the rocks are corals, coral polyps. Lots of branch coral out there in that open ground. Again, more lettuce coral. There goes a parrotfish. Couple blue chromis there. And that's pretty much the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you on the next one.